Skitty Automotive. So, as you can tell by the title, my mother is kicking me out. Or, technically, she's kicking my things out of the spare bedroom. So, I figured as those things are being moved elsewhere, I would go ahead and sit down and show you what all has been collected over the last month or so. May have not have been doing a whole lot video-wise, but we have been doing a whole lot behind the camera. Or we've been really spending a lot of money because it goes hand in hand with what I'm trying to do. So, some of it's kind of a given of what we've gotten, and then there's a few bonus things that I don't think I've put out on any social media. So yeah, go ahead and... So first things first was transmission fluid. I ended up getting 2 gallons of this because it calls for, I think 11 and a half quarts, which I feel like is a lot. But anyway, the next thing I got is oil, which yes, it does say European, but we're going for the 540 weight, and because it's a bit thicker. So that's why we got that, as well as the filter. Now I do want to say, I'm not sponsored by anything in this video, but if anybody would like to sponsor, that would be great because it would help me out a lot for what I'm trying to do. Anyway, the next thing I got was the intake bolts, which probably in the next video or so I'm going to be painting these. They will be going pink, so watch out for that. The next thing, which was one of the recent purchases, which I might take them out of the bag to kind of show you. They are, would you call them hood pins, kind of? But they're the push hood pins. So I got those. Because the hood, because of what I'm going to be doing with it, it's going to be coming off and going on a stand. So figured that was cleaner of a look to be able to take it off and everything like that. So the next thing I got, I had an order before I started this video and I don't remember. And honestly, Dad is behind the camera because some of these things, I don't know what they are. I may have purchased them, but I don't know what they are. Starter number 1, I don't know. Oil pump, oil.
That's fuel.
Fuel pump. Fuel filter. I knew it was one of those. So I got that and stuff that comes with it, and I don't know. It looks like a pair of sunglasses. What is this?
That holds the 2. That holds the pump.
Oh. Which is?
The next one you're going to show.
Okay.
And then the filter.
Okay.
And then there's fittings that come with it to connect them and have them hook up to your...
Okay. So there's that. I do have to say, you're probably like, why do you not know? Because I gave Dad my card and let him buy everything. So there's that. And then this one is the pump. The next thing.
What you just, the black box.
Okay.
That goes with what you just did.
It is. Oh, okay. Next is the fuel hose.
Which is what kind?
Evil Energy.
AN.
AN. What? How?
That's AN line with AN fittings. It makes it less likely to leak, and it's just better fittings.
Okay. Anyway. So we got bait. I thought you was asking what brand it was. This Coil. I do remember we had a little brief before we got on here. Start stepping out.
That should go fast that you just dropped on the front ground. That's 10 horsepower. What are those?
Those are stickers.
That's 10 horsepower. Stickers are always 10 horsepower more on your vehicle.
What? Anyway, which this, I'm thinking about painting because Dad told me it's pretty visible and it's bright yellow. So, might end up going pink, probably. So got that. Got a battery box to go in the bed of my truck. There's not much about that. No, that's going for later. Then this was a Christmas present. I don't know if this was shown. Spark plug wires, which are pink, and I'm super excited. Is it the same pink? No, but it's custom, but it gets the point across, which I'm really excited. I'm excited to see it all put together.
White and white.
White and black. Or white.
They're pink and white.
Pink and white. Well, yeah, but
Are
those
they
like
are they rubbery, the white, or is it more
hard?
It's hard. They're ceramic. It'll hold off the heat from your headers.
Ah, cool. Oh, so we don't have to get them sleeve things?
We still will. The heat socks for your spark plugs don't sometimes work all the way, but it's just a barrier between the two.
An extra precaution. This next one was also a Christmas present, which I am super excited about. My switches. Is it upside down? No. My little switches, which I'm super excited. I think, what did we talk about? Which one's going to be what?
So you're going to have an ignition. You're going to have your ignition, fuel pump, and fans.
Which I'm super excited about. And I like the wording on it. You probably won't be able to see it, but it says for racing only on the top, which I think is cool.
And where are we putting that?
I don't remember.
That's going in where the radio.
Oh, that's right.
Remember we talked.
Yeah, but we also have.
Oh no.
Oh,
That one's going to be right out in front of the shifter. So when you're buckled in, you can reach it.
Something else, which you'll see later in the video, is going in place of a radio. Dad's gonna have to figure out how to do it. That was our dog. So we got that. And then the next thing, starting to make this pile that my mother is upset with, to say the least, of the amount of things that have accumulated over the past month. But I think she's just more upset that she doesn't have a daughter that likes tea parties anymore. And then I also got an air cleaner. I have a plan for this, which isn't going to be until closer to the event. I'm really worried more right now about getting it started, which it'll be started in February and running before the end of February, right?
That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's the hope. I've been looking at stuff, what all I got still to get and everything. I'm hoping that'll be in and running. I'm going to do everything in my power.
Not running. Started. First step. That's all we need to get by the end of the February.
Which sucks that we choose this month because it has the least amount of days. But also with the air cleaner, it came with the normal, this goes in it, and then this that goes on top. I don't like how it looks, personally. And because I'm going with what I'm going, I didn't want chrome. So I ended up getting this to go on top of it. Now my plan, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say. I'll leave that for later on when the time comes. But next, yeah, we're just trying to save like the best things for last. And we have like 3-ish more things. Next thing I got, which I forget what this is called, like a brake,
Pull brake.
pull brake.
Yeah. What's that for?
Ew. To hold my brakes and then
Hold which brakes?
the front.
Nope, you already got front. What don't you have?
Back brakes.
Back brakes, because doing a burnout, you just want front brakes. But if you want to do something else other than burnouts, what would you use that for?
To hold, and then I can let go and go. Oh. Well, yeah, I knew the drag racing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so on drag racing, you want your back brake. You don't want to do a burnout when you're staging. So you want to be able to have back brakes. So this would be hooked to your back brakes. So you can hold this, and you can bring the RPMs up to get your converter to do this. And then once you want to go, you let off of it, and you push the pedal, and then it'll go.
Okay, that's what I was thinking it was.
Or
it could be used for drifting, which I'm thinking will probably either be the end of this year or the beginning next year when we start kind of doing some changes on it for some drifting. We only have to change that one thing, right? Or there's a couple.
no, actually, you already have the posi in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That will kick you out. Mm-hmm. You be locked if you turn, but you're gonna have horsepower, so horsepower will kick you out. And then as long as you get into it, keep into it, you could use that to just lock it up to kick it out.
So I really wouldn't technically need, what are them, rubber and something?
No, it's an angle kit, which makes you be able to turn a lot farther.
Oh.
For what you're starting out with, no, you don't have to.
Okay.
It will be easier to
Later
drift that down the road. More of a complete
Cleaner.
kick out. It'll be a cleaner drift.
Okay.
But just learning how to drift, that's fine.
But I really want to save that for a while. I'm gonna have to. Okay. So, got a thing in the mail. Like a week ago. Yeah, I think it was last Friday. Which is, other than like the motor itself, was one of the bigger things that I had to get before the event. So I'm super excited that I now have it. I'm just gonna pick the whole button, or should I not? Yeah, but it's heavy. Probably can't see me, but I got my throttle body. My fuel injection is the Aces Kill Shot. Let me go ahead and put this down so I can open it up and show y'all. Go ahead and get her out for you. I see it. So this is what she's looking like. I really do like that it's got the Aces on the side and then the Kill Shot up top. But super excited about that. So I got that in here, and then I got the computer. Miscellaneous things, I really don't know what they are. I've got, this is what's gonna end up going in the, where the radio was, is the screen for it. And that was what why I said that Dad about had a heart attack, because I set the throttle body on this, but I think it'll be alright. And then I don't really. Is this like the wiring kit?
Harness.
The harness? That's what I was going to say. The harness, I'm not going to try to take it all out, but got the
You don't need to
harness.
pull anything more out.
So yeah, that's that. I'm super, super excited about it. I'm also think it's going to look really good with the whole setup we got going on. So, oh. And then, which this came in today. It actually was supposed to come with that, but they were apparently out of stock when they sent that out, and they ended up getting it later on. AN fittings. Wrench. Which we were just talking earlier, we're probably gonna have to get another one. But we'll have to get that. And then got this, which we haven't got anything to go with them yet, have we?
We haven't got that part yet. It's ordered. Just waiting for it to come in the mail.
And these are just fittings, correct?
For what?
Transmission line? Transmission cooler. I was almost there. I'm telling you, I know some things, there's just a whole lot I don't know. I do want to put it, if you haven't, figured that out already. And then, I also got what just came with the Asus thing. I don't know what these are.
Just sensors.
Sensors. And then, that's what we have gotten so far. There are, what else is on the way?
So we have the transmission lines, AN fittings for the transmission, cooler. We got the cooler and the fan coming. Probably tomorrow we'll order probably the two 12-inch cooling fans in the shroud. That'll be for the radiator. And I think we have pretty close to being everything. We are missing something here you don't have, and that's for the transmission. The springs. Where's that? Still in your car?
In my room.
In your room. So what's that? What'd we order there?
All I know is what it does. I don't know what it's called. That's right. Stage 2 shift kit.
And what does it do?
It's it's a harder shift, right? I still personally don't understand why that's a good thing. Dad's trying to explain to me, and I still I'm just not processing. It just doesn't seem ethical for the overtime running. It just doesn't make sense to me. But
only the people that have rode in a vehicle with a transmission shift kit. Some people that watch this, they could chime in. But if they remember my 77 F100, I had a 460 in it, and I had a stage 2 shift kit in that. And then I had a shifter. It's the same kind of shifter you're going to have in it.
Oh, we do have to get the shifter too.
That is not in the needs to start.
No, it's not.
That will be coming, but that's not to get it to start.
That's right.
My
hopes is to have just about everything purchased tomorrow to get it started. Just about everything. That's my hope.
And one of the big things to get it started is
which I forgot about. We do have to have this to have it started. I totally forgot. Okay, and there is a reasoning for the no gas tank. I'm sure you guys kind of put 2 and 2 together. Which I'm trying to figure out how. I got a fuel cell. I I would take it out of here, but it's not easy to put it back in. But got the fuel cell. Try to open it.
You could be a hand model.
I could. But yeah, I got my fuel cell, which was also a Christmas present. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Is it in there?
Mm-hmm. They just fold it down.
Who knew it was going to be this difficult to put some gas in it? But that would be the last thing that we have. I do have some parts for the headers, but obviously the last video you can see that we have a problem there. But my thought process. Dad has his F-150, which I don't know if it's been talked about, and I know it was talked about previously that there was going to be a video put out to it, which Dad at some point might go over it. Well, I don't really know exactly what happened, or what, not even what happened, but what's going on. Oil pressure. Lost oil pressure and everything. But anyway, he has headers on his, but he's got the older body style, and it almost seems like I'm wondering if his headers will fit on mine, and maybe his will fit, mine will fit on his. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I'd rather not have the dusty, crusty ones, but if that's all we got, then I'm gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, that's gonna probably be it for today's video. The next video, I don't know which one it's gonna be. I'm gonna be recording this weekend, and so will Dad, but he is gonna be out of the state, far away. So it depends on whose gets done first and whoever gets theirs out the next. So just keep an eye on it. It will be out next Friday. So keep an eye out for it. And with that being said, catch you on the next video.